Let's move on to the discussion and talk about
Okay.
something different. Um, let's talk about personal values.
Yeah.
My personal view is that outsourcing is not only a waste of time, but it's also slightly immoral to be giving jobs overseas that could be filled within your own country.
So you mean to give the work to another company outside?
Yes, for example, call centres are usually not based in European countries, but in developing countries.
Yeah. So you want to give to have a company in, for example, Europe who does this job, or?
Well, I'm thinking about, for example, telephone sales. That's when you phone to complain, that often is based in India, even though the company is based in, for example, Germany.
I don't exactly know what you mean. Sorry.
Well, have you ever had to phone up and complain about something?
Yeah, with my internet provider.
Right. Okay. And the call is taken by somebody who is based in India, for example.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think he couldn't understand me clearly what my problem is,
Precisely.
because he has to speak German very well, or English, doesn't matter. So I think it should be better if I have a problem with a company, and I call them, the headquarter should be in this country, who speaks my language.
Right. Okay. So you're talking about it from a linguistic point of view.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what about the morals of it? Do you think it's immoral to pay somebody less?
It's not really immoral, I think, because if people need a job in their country and you can give them the opportunity to get a job, I think it's a good idea. But you should what's the word? The people there have to speak the language, because normally only customers from from our country are calling them, so they have to speak very well this language.
Right. Okay. But supposing that they do, for example, in manufacturing, things are manufactured more cheaply in Indonesia, for example, than they are in your country. Is that morally right?
Yeah, not exactly, because we only use them because it's cheaper for us to produce products there, and we pay them a low salary.
Mm-hmm. So if you were in charge there, what would your reaction be?
I would be a little bit upset, because I know they only abuse me, and I would like to talk with them to get a higher salary, or how we can improve this, and yeah, how we can change things.
Okay, but I mean, what I really meant was, if you were in charge of a company and you were using workers from
Okay, yeah,
from a lower paid country.
yeah, I would also think how we can change the situation, or don't know exactly.
What things would you be looking to do?
Yeah, that we could raise their salary, so that it would be fair for them and what they are doing for us. So that's the only thing I can think about now.
Right. So would you think of them as a part of your company, or?
Yeah, definitely, because they're doing a part of our job and of our work, and so we have to pay them as we pay our employees here. So it should be fair for everybody.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay, well, thank you very much for talking to me. It's
Thank
nice
you.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Discussion. Grade awarded D. Key areas for improvement: communication skills and grammar. Marcel fails to understand some of the key terms introduced by the examiner. His grammar is below the level of a spoken English for work C1, and there is evidence of L1 interference. The flow of the interaction is hindered by hesitation as Marcel searches for words and expressions, and there is a breakdown of communication which he is unable to repair. Overall, the candidate's contributions are limited and the task is not fulfilled. Spoken English for Work, C1. Marcel. Overall result, pass.